Thus ye speak, saying, if our transgressions and our sins be upon us, and we pine away in them, how shall we then live? Say unto them, as I live, saith the Lord power, I have no pleasure in the death of the wicked, but that the wicked turn from his way and live. Turn ye from your evil ways, for why will you die, O house of Israel? Didn't say Esau or the other nations. It said, O house of Israel. Therefore, thou son of man, say unto the children of thy people, the righteousness of the righteous shall not deliver him in the day of his transgression. As for the wickedness of the wickedness, he shall not fall thereby in the day that he turneth from his wickedness, neither shall the righteous be able to live for his righteousness in the day that he sinneth. When I shall say to the righteous that he shall surely live, if he trust to his own righteousness and commit iniquity, all his righteousness shall not be remembered. But for his iniquity that he hath committed, he shall die for it. Again, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, if he turn from his sin and do that which is lawful and right, if the wicked restore the pledge, give again that he had robbed, walk in the statute of life without committing iniquity.
And that's not talking about Esau. Esau was set up going back to Isaac and Rebekah. It said the elder shall serve the younger. So that's not going to change. The elder did serve the younger during the time of King David, and the elder is going to serve the younger all again. And then they're going to be exterminated. They're going to be burnt up.
It says, he shall surely live, he shall not die. None of his sins that he hath committed shall be mentioned unto him. He hath done that which is lawful and right, he shall surely live.
Okay, now let's go from there to Job, the 19th chapter, the 11th verse to the 14th verse. This is the one I was laughing about.
Okay. Job 19 and 11.
And this goes hand in hand with the articles that the elder just read about the troops coming in. Go ahead.
Job 19 and 11. He hath also kindled his wrath against me, and he counteth me unto him as one of his enemies. His troops come together and raise up their way against me.
Yeah, because the troops, Esau's troops are the Most High's troops. It tells you in Psalms that the Most High, Esau is his sword. The wicked is his sword. This is the Most High's movie. This is the Most High's theater. The word theater means, come from the Latin word theos, which means God. So when you go to the theater to watch a movie or a play, keep in mind that word means God or God-like. Go ahead.
His troops come together and raise up their way against me and encamp round about my tabernacle.
Yeah, that's the DHS. That's SSA. That's Northern Command. They're gonna come. Like I said, there's a certain military that's set up over the United States. Like if you go to the home page, which I didn't put up because we're not gonna have time to get into it. That's why I didn't put it up. But if you go to the home page of Northern Command, and I think there's a section where it said what the home page, and I think what we're about, and they tell you it's a U.S. military force that has been set up for the United States. Go ahead.
He hath put my brethren far from me, and mine acquaintances are verily estranged from me. Verse 14. My kinsfolk have failed, and my familiar friends have forgotten me.
Yeah, because when all hell breaks loose, and some of your so-called people, they're going to take that chip, and they're going to look at you like something's wrong with you. They're going to say, you got to, this ain't about time for you to grow up. You follow them guys with them garments on. The Lord ain't came yet. You better hurry up and take that RFID chip if you want to get something to eat. Because Jake is going to take it freely because Jake doesn't know what the hell is going on, man. Jake has no clue. But Esau knows. I mean, I don't know what to do to wake you up, but you're not meant to be woken up anyway if you're part of the 2/3. Go ahead.
This is Micah 7:6. For the son dishonoreth the father, the daughter rises up against her mother, the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. A man's enemies are the men of his own house.
Yeah, that's plain and to the point. Now let's go from there to Revelation, the 20th chapter, the 4th verse to the 7th verse. We might read beyond that. The key point is from the 4th verse to the 7th verse.
Revelation chapter 20 verse 4. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua, and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with Yahushua 1,000 years. But the rest of the dead lived not again until the 1,000 years were finished. This is the first resurrection. Blessed and holy is he that hath part in the first resurrection. On such the second death hath no power. But they shall be priests of the Most High and of Yahushua, and shall reign with him 1,000 years. And when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan, verse 7, and when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison.
Now that doesn't mean we're going to go into the kingdom for 1,000 years and all of a sudden the devil's going to be released again. That's going back to the first 1,000 years when you jump up to the first 3 verses. Matter of fact, let's read that real quick so nobody gets stupid. Go ahead.
Revelation 20:1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit, and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. And
jump to the point.
Verse 7. And when the 1,000 years are expired.
What 1,000 years? The 1400s. The mid to late 1400s. 1453. Do some history on that. What happened in history in 1453? 1492. That's when the devil was released. Christopher Columbus, King Ferdinand, Queen Isabella, the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. That was the opening of the floodgates of the devil coming from the bottomless pit, which is Europe, and coming over here to the New World. They call it the New World to this very day. Back 500 years ago, they referred to it as the New. They referred to the Western Hemisphere as the New World. On your dollar bill, it says Novus Ordo Seclorum, New World, New World Order. So this secret shadow government has been in existence because they tell you that the Illuminati came about in 1776, May 1st. But really, this shadow government goes back to the 1400s. Go ahead.
And when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison.
And who's Satan? Look up the word Satan. Let's see what that says. Let's see if it's a devil with a red suit on.
Yeah, the word there is Satanas in the Greek. It says adversary.
Which means enemy.
Yep, one who opposes another in purpose or act.
It's talking about a person. They opposed us by putting us in slavery, man. Go ahead.
He incites apostasy from God and to sin.
That's Esau.
Yep.
That's this damn devil. These devils don't believe in the Most High. Go ahead.
Circumventing men by his wills, or wiles, I should say. Trickery. The worshippers of idols are said to be under his control. That's pretty much it. That's it.
Okay. So we know that it's the devil, the white man. Esau.
Revelation 20:8. And shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them together, to battle, the number of whom is as a sand.
Yeah. That focus on the Middle East. They sent after the ambassador of Libya was killed. They had sent 2 U.S. battleships and 50 Marines. And I said a couple of weeks back, those 50 Marines are going to turn into 50,000 Marines. So read that again.
It says, and shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the 4 quarters of the earth, Gog and Magog,